for the people that are in this group that I told you about, that are really wanting to like do something rather than just hear all these ideas and start incorporating it into their own lives, and they understand that if you want to change the world, you really, the only way to avoid a lot of hypocrisy is to start on yourself. Otherwise, you're just saying a bunch of stuff and you're not living it. So when you look at what's going on, and like we said in the main show, there's really nowhere to run away. You know, when the president talked about making the country great again, that doesn't apply to just America. If we've got people listening from all different parts of the world, whatever country you're in, the ideas of making that country a great place to live again is really valid, I think. So what are the things you can do on an everyday home basis to start improving things?
Well, I'm primarily an educator. I'm a college professor who's taught at various levels. I would say this: A, pull your kid out of public schools. One of the brilliant things about America still is that you can either find a really good private classical school for your kid, or you could educate your kid yourself. Yeah. As long as we're turning our kids over 8 hours a day for 9 months of the year to a public school whose entire ethos is to take away liberty, take away freedom, undercut religion, to do away with capitalism, to take your kids and separate them from you and your values, why would we keep doing it? And if you're somebody who says to me, well, I don't have the money, Dr. Pesta, to put my kid in a private school, and I don't feel comfortable homeschooling my kids. Well, you know what you can do? Do you take an hour or two every night when your kids come home and ask them what they've learned? If you just spend an hour 3 times a week, tell me what you learned in history class, you're going to be so mortified that you will go to the internet and you'll at least show them something else.
Right.
If you can't find a better way to educate your kids and you won't educate them yourselves, then take a little time in the evening to try to correct the worst aspects of what the public schools are teaching.
I think if you do that and pay attention, you're going to be at the next meetings of the school.
I would bet.
Watching in the class what's going on. And aren't there groups that will homeschool as a group if the parents are too financially stressed?
Absolutely. There are homeschool co-ops. Many communities across this country have groups of families who homeschool, and they rotate and they share the load. You exactly, I think, have got it completely right. The more you pay attention to more your kids' schooling, the more you are going to be revolted.
And the problem,
well, that's the thing. And the thing is that I think a lot of moms and dads don't want to know. Yeah. A lot of moms and dads that they'd rather not know, because knowing means they have to act.
They may suspect what they would find out.
Yeah, it's paralyzing. It's absolutely paralyzing for people. So I think you ask me one thing that they can do, that's it. Save the next generation. Give your kids the critical thinking ability that the public school seeks to rob them of.
Yeah, I think that's beautiful. Okay, well, we're going to let you go a couple of minutes early so that you're not late or anything. And I would really love to have you back if you're open to that in this day.
Absolutely. Send me a note and we'll rearrange a time for a sequel. Thanks for having me today.
Sounds great. Talk to you soon.